KSL News at 10 starts now.
Good evening. New tonight, domestic violence advocates reacting to historic funding for victims.
A committee hearing this evening cleared one of the last hurdles for lawmakers before they finalize the state budget. News specialist Matt Rascone gives us our first look at what they're spending on and how it could impact us. And Matt, they say this is one of the largest budgets in state history.
Yeah, that's right. Deanie and Mike, we're talking about $28 billion in funding for the new fiscal year that starts in July, funding everything from education to water conservation and helping victims of domestic violence. 1 week left in the legislative session, and state leaders are one step closer to passing a budget.
Well, I think Utah did it again.
At the top of the list, education, bumping up funding by more than $500 million. And more than $400 million toward water.
We're going to solve our water problems, and we're going to do it through conservation.
But for some, the most exciting part.
We will now be able to really meet the needs of victims as they're coming to us.
Comes in the more than $25 million that would go to victim services.
Be able to live a life free of abuse and really break that cycle. And that's the difference when you have a system that's well funded versus just getting by.
Erin Jemison with the Domestic Violence Coalition says it's about half of what they asked for, but still triple the amount that's currently set aside to help victims of domestic violence and other crimes.
Even at half, it's going to really make a difference in the lives of victims all over the state.
But Utah's growing. We're the fastest growing state in the nation. Have the best
Senate President
economy.
Stuart Adams says growth remains one of the biggest challenges.
Front runner has to be as efficient in using public transit as driving a car.
Adams says along with funding transportation, the budget also takes into account the economic uncertainty in the months and years ahead.
Because we are worried about a slowdown in the economy. And if we can help their budgets by giving them more money in their pocket, that's a good thing.
And the budget now goes to the full legislature. Lieutenant Governor Deidre Henderson said we'll keep watching and working with lawmakers for the next week as they do their most important work, balancing the budget. Guys?
And Matt, doing it at a time when there is a surplus, so we'll see what that means on the front of tax cuts. Thanks.